Oh, they have. This Venge Tusk is like a really strong like aggro or defensive tri-lane potential now for Wind and Rain. Like if you're playing against Tiny Mirana in a lane, you run like Venge Tusk +1 as a carry. They just run at this Tiny over and over again, and he won't survive.
Yeah, he has no armor, right? That's the thing about Tiny. Like he has no armor, so he usually has to buy Ring of Protection. You've seen the double Ring of Protection build as well.
Oh, it's just bucklers every game instead.
Yeah.
Every single game.
All the time.
I wonder what they need some like one of their cores here, right? You would assume it's Tiny off. It could be Limp Tiny mid as well. He might play this game because there's a few squishies already that he could, feed off of. I think they pick their carry here, and then they can decide afterwards what they want to do. I mean, maybe.
Radiant team pick.
No, they just commit to it. Okay. So it's going to be Tiny mid. And then Brew 3.
Alliances turn.
I don't mind that too much. I think, like, Brew's one of these heroes at the moment that they're just happy to give 3-3. And then they can just give Nika Baby a good game. Like, he's obviously their win condition player a lot of the time. So if you can give him a good start in the game, give him a good matchup, works in their favour.
How's the start to your day, Mo?
10 seconds remaining.
How's the start to my day? I feel really ill today, so.
Oh, that's not good.
5 seconds
I've got like a sore throat.
Did you have a good breakfast?
No, I didn't.
No, Jesus. Me as well.
Cereal,
me as well. You know, I went downstairs. You know, so when I'm casting, I always like to start the day with a egg sandwich, right? A fried egg sandwich, very British, very, nice. Gives me the energy to keep on casting through the day. You know, I can eat it whilst I set things up because it's very, it's handheld, very easy. That's my thing, right? So, and I knew I had some nice bread rolls. Get downstairs, see my bread rolls, get all excited, open up the egg box, and there's no eggs left.
Why
Absolute
would you have
disaster.
an egg box without any eggs in it?
Because Past Nomad is an idiot. He's an idiot and I hate him. So, yeah, the egg box is out there. Open it up. No eggs. What the hell do I do now? Get some, weak-souled cereal out of the cupboard. Still fine. How was some... It's a pretty underwhelming breakfast. I don't feel remotely satisfied by my breakfast, so...
If you pay me, I'll come and be your breakfast chef.
Yeah?
And then you'll never run out of eggs. Because I'll always make sure that there's eggs. It's fine.
Thank you, breakfast chef. I mean, what's your cooking like?
We don't ask that question.
All right. What are your massages like?
Remaining.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, what are your massages like?
5
Yes.
seconds remaining.
I do them. I feel like if you had to fill in a questionnaire for a job and it was like, what are your skills? You'd just be like, yes.
Yes. They'd be like, wow, this guy's got skills.
Well, he's got them. We've got to get this guy in. All right.
But then, as a employee, you'd be like, oh, well, I wonder what skills he has.
True. It's the you at least secure yourself an interview.
Exactly.
What skills have we just had to know? Oh, there he is, Clockwork, my boy. Give this man a clumsy net and watch him go.
I think this has to be an aggro try or a try lane with the Slark again, and then they put the clock in like a solo lane. Have you played Clock with Ags yet?
Yeah, I've had 2 games with it.
It was really fun.
I thought it was going to be garbage, but it's really fun.
10 seconds remaining.
Now you get double hook shot. That's so good. And then you buy refresher, and you can have 4 hook shots in one fight.
Yep. And if you get a Yules, you can get rid of a little bit of the stun time. 4 seconds of stun is a lot, but if you just use yourself up just beforehand, then it buys you a little bit of time.
True.
Unfortunately, there's no other way to avoid it.
I don't know what they pick here. They need some... It's like Alco K? They need some win condition hero. And I'm trying to think something that Nika Baby plays. Maybe Void's okay here as well.
Yeah, I was going to say Void looks good.
Like they want a hero that does something with the Bloodlust, right? Like that benefits from it.
Now
okay.
select your heroes.
Interesting.
Well, you got Bloodlust, and now you've got Bloodthirst and Blood Rage. There's a lot of blood on the tide of Alliance as they round off their draft with the Bloodseeker. Meanwhile, Wind and Rain, they're going to grab the puck and the Slark, try and throw back what Alliance did to them in game number 1 and do it to them in game number 2. But is it going to be enough? We're going to find out here. Game number 2 of the Leipzig. Is that right? Leipzig. Okay, Leipzig. Let me write this down. Leipzig DreamLeague Season 13 Major Qualifiers.
Do you reckon Bloodlust should have double effectiveness on Bloodseeker?
I feel like that would be lore friendly.
Yeah.
Which is the most important part of Dota.
Obviously.
Which is why the
10
Trident
seconds
has
remaining.
3 of everything.
Do they run an
5
aggro try with the
seconds
Slark
remaining.
into the Bloodseeker? I think they do. But then, like, I don't know. That sounds a bit scary. Like, if they Ogre Stun into Arrow into, like, Bloodright, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's a lot of DMGs, no doubt.
I like this Bloodseeker actually because it helps them sustain their lane a little bit more as well. Like it's not something that can be bullied really easily. So if they do run this aggro try, because they have this like greedy Mirana position 4, they needed something that was a bit stronger. And I'm so excited for Clockwork.
Yeah, Clockwork's going to be fun. Will he get the eggs? Will he not get the eggs? That is a question on our minds.
It's really good against Brewmaster as well. Obviously, if you ever get the hook shot battery assault combo off onto him, he can't get the primal split off. So makes it difficult for 3-3.
Yeah, it's a pretty good slot game as well. They really don't have much lockdown to deal with him.
Yeah, he's if he has a good start in this aggro try, I assume they're going to run. The worry he has to have is that the way that their lineup's based is they have it's like a single core lineup, right, with this Slark.
Yeah.
Where Puck and Clock are kind of like this supporting duo. If you're playing against Brewmaster's really good against these single core lineups because he can just chuck the one that does damage up in the air with Cyclone. And then where's their damage coming from on the Radiant side? Like they are very reliant on this Slark to have a good game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what the Puck could do last game, but again, that was backed up by the damage of Nico Baby, who was getting a lot done. And 33 to an extent as well, so... Yeah, we definitely need to see it. But Venge going to be helping out a little bit with the Vengeance Aura. It feels a little bit strange to have a Venge without a ranged hero, but it happened last game as well, so whatever.
Oh, they've got the Puck.
True.
It's fine. I mean, yeah. I think Venge is just a decent hero at the moment as well. Like, the primary attribute thing is, something, the reason why we saw Luna as a support a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You lane it with these strength heroes, like Tusk, for example. The extra 4 strength.
And it's amazing.
It's always a little bit nice.
Meanwhile, 33 is going digging.
Sure.
What for? I don't know.
Interesting.
Is his aim in this game just to become the tree panda?
This is really cool, actually. He might be just going to try and skip the creep wave or something, or like just create a path for himself where he can just gain XP.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like they've predicted this.
I think he's going to go and try and cut the creep wave. This is so cool.
The battle begins.
It's very interesting.
Because obviously he can't cut the first creep wave anyway.
Bruins are all neutral. Look at this guy just having a little dig in the forest. Can we get a cool shot? You can't even see him. You can't even see him. The trees are just too thick. Too many evergreens.
Oh yeah, you've got the other map on, haven't you?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I forgot to put it on.
Oh, it's really nice. All right, here we go. He's made it all the way through. Can he get to the creeps in time? No, he's not trying to do that.
First creep wave anyway,
Okay.
it's fine.
Oh, yeah, true. I knew that. I was just testing you.
Nice, thanks. It's really kind of you. What is he
you're
doing? This
I
is
don't
so
know
cool.
now. he's having some fun. He's enjoying the tree life.
I mean, if he didn't do this, he'd probably get no XP and just die over and over again to this tri-lane. So now Venge and Tusk are like, where the hell is this Brewmaster?
Yeah, and Hanskin's like, well, I guess I'll die instead, but he's got the TP, should make it out okay. Going back to that tier 1, and now 33 makes the call. He manages to grab the creeps. I kind of feel like this is a little bit underwhelming since the supports were distracted anyway, but still,
Easy shot.
you know,
Sure.
made it happen.
And look what Mirana does as well. I don't know if you saw that. Slark,
Took
when
the
the creep
creep.
wave gets when the creep wave gets pulled, he really wants to pull it to the
Oh
big
dear.
camp.
Oh dear. Not quite sure it was worth that though. Hanskin will
What's
die
his
for that big creep. Really?
Look at all this XP that Slark's gonna get. Sorry, that the Brewmaster's going to get. They've just messed with the creep wave enough now.
Okay.
Maybe not because it was first blood, but I think it's still okay.
Alrighty, meanwhile over on the top lane, Boogie's having an alright time here on the clockwork, you know, unable to get in much CS 3 and 4, but plenty of denies as he lanes up versus Nico Baby and Fata. Meanwhile,
You have to remember that he has cogs as well for the denies, so it's probably fake news.
That's true, that's true. Yeah, you're right. I hate that that's the thing.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Look
Remember
at this,
old, like,
33 just
SF?
running down his lane of trees here, completely duking out Yol, who's just like, what the hell? Where did he? What? The hell? Where is this guy? Oh, Brew, could he get the courier? He may be on the return. I don't think he gets it on the way out though. Yeah, look, they're scanning. They have genuinely no idea where he is, and he's just gonna emerge again. They're like, what?
I can't wait for them to find the tree line.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, when they pull back the poster and there's a huge tunnel, it's going to be the exact same thing. I love the way he's got the mining set on as well, you know, with the pickaxe and the, you know, he's just been mining his way through trees. Hanskin helping out as well, though.
Great.
Yeah. Just going to pop the Drunken Brawl, try and get away, but there is a lot of damage coming out onto him with the tag team, so he's going to have to get up these trees, but still wants to keep on dragging these creeps over on the run. There's another stun coming though. Tag team still 10 seconds till that's off. 33 getting blocked up here now as well. He might be going down for this one, but this might have been part of the plan all along. There's the stun. There's the damage. Tag team in one. This is going to be a kill if they can hit him. If they can hit him, which they can't seem to be able to. And now he's going to pop the salve. 33. It's surviving way longer than he should have. And Yol and Nico are just like, for God's sakes, we got to do it all again. Bring him back down. All right. I'll do the blocking. You do the stunning. He's going to do the TPing. And you have just been played, Wind and Rain. You have just been completely played.
Now Hanskin's the offlaner.
He's just like, oh, look at all this XP.
When one guy can draw away so much focus on two heroes, like it's a 4 versus 3 on the other parts of the map. Like, this is so good for them.
Yep, some correct maths right there. Hanskin's just going to secure the range creep with an arrow and make his way over towards the middle lane. When Limp is farming peacefully, he's managed to get himself 24 CS compared to the Puck's 18. So, you know, Limp, a pretty well-known Puck player, definitely knows what can do well versus Puck. So no surprise to see him doing pretty well in this tiny. He wouldn't pick himself into a bad matchup. Hanskin now going to grab an Invis rune and make his way down to the bottom lane.
Look at Limp's skill build as well on the Titan. This is what I've been wanting to see from people, to see what it would be like.
Oh yeah, going for the tree early on.
I mean, it kind of it hurts your like rotating potential, but your farming potential is like really good with this max tree throw. Sorry.
Yol could be in some trouble here if they get the arrow off onto him, which they will be able to do so as he turns around for the stun, but doesn't quite manage to get himself out. He's burning away. Hanskin closes the gap with a leap and gets the kill, but now 33 could be in some trouble. He's got the Drunken Brawler, but that's not going to last that long, and now Nefrit will finish the job. Down goes the Brew. However, we also got the +1 there as Mirana went in and grabbed the courier. Nefrit's courier, in fact. That's going to be passive gold taken away from the Slug. That's a really big deal. Now Hanskin's going to be a little bit careful. Yeah, no leap charges. Won't be able to contest this bounty rune. Meanwhile, oh no, 33 comes sprinting in. You didn't control them both. And now 3 bounty runes will be going to the side of Alliance here, Wind and Rain. That's a little bit sloppy.
I mean, this laning stage is going really well for Alliance so far. I think. Like, the Brewmaster doesn't need farm, right? He's going to hit level 6 and then just do his thing anyway. And that's a big kill in the mid lane, though.
Yeah, that's nice. Wind and Rain making something happen over towards the mid. And they didn't even use a coil for that either, so there's going to be plenty more opportunity. Arrow. Okay. That was a little bit ambitious from Hanskin there. But, you know, if it was like 3 times as long. Nico Baby peacefully calm and farming creeps. Boogie trying to get him with the cogs here, but he's pretty damn fast. The Condor. Oh god, there's so many inside this cogs right now. They are going to eat up the blood right together, but a kill onto the Bloodseeker makes it more than worth it. Wind and Rain comes snowballing through into the top lane and pull apart Nico Baby limb from limb. My goodness. Some nice gangs coming out. They are really making some work happen here with this support duo.
Yeah, it's really important. This is what I thought Alliance would do more last game, where this Tusk plus CM, like, you free up your Slark to just 1v1 a Brew now. Like, yeah, he can't really get pressured by the Mirana either. There's not really any kill opportunity on Alliance's side, so just leave the Slug to free farm and just go and do things on your supports. Just making good use of their time.
Just do things. Well, have a look at the CS chart right now when it's 48 CS on the Bloodseeker. Oh, another snowball. This one could not be quite as successful though, as Neek was under tower right now, taking so much damage. Bloodright as well, still trying to turn around with the tag team, and a beautiful cogs coming in from Boogie, keeping his Tusk alive. They're going to turn their attention over to Fada. Can they finish the job though? Yes, they can. However, now the Blood Rage coming through with the silence as well. Bloodright comes down. Yol stunning up Nico Baby, trying to stop him, hunting down Boogie. Might not be enough. Oh, a little bit of courier, but the cogs do come out, allowing Boogie to survive. Yol still being chased down right now, and inside that Bloodright, I don't think he's going to live from this one. Ticks away. Nico Baby gets a courier, gets the hero. Yol is dead without passive gold. That feels bad. And that's going to put an end to the fight.
Yeah, if you're in position 5 now and your courier dies, you actually just consider leaving the game, I think. That's, no passive gold equals no gold.
Yeah. It also feels really bad when you're jungling like the Slark is, and you pick up an item like Arcane Ring. Although, to be honest, Arcane Ring's not that bad on Slark if he still wants to go for this. Ah, here we go. We got a shovel.
Okay.
Now, the last game I casted, the core picked up the shovel and used it like twice, and then was just like, oh, this is stupid.
You have I think it's an 18% chance of getting a bounty ring, right? Or 60. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 16. Is it 16 or 18 now? I can't remember.
They changed it, so...
Yeah, it's now 16. But also a 28% chance to get a kobold.
Yeah, that's fine. You have a chance to get some free TPs as well.
Yeah, the TPs are always funny. You can tell who has a shovel all game because they have like 8 TPs. Like 5 salves. Like, oh, you're right there, buddy. Oh, here we go. The broomstick on Tiny. This is hilariously good.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so Tiny, with this, Tiny has a bigger range than TA with maxed side blades.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a game which Dota 2 is right now. It's melee heroes with bigger range than ranged heroes. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Do we care? No, we still love it.
No.
What do new players make of it? Well, screw them anyway, I guess. It seems to be the mantra for Dota. I love it. I love it. Half a year ago, and Valve's like, we're going to be really focusing on making the new player experience, you know, an easier thing, make it easier for people to come to Dota. Patch comes out. Here's 62 new items. Let's go. Are we going to give you any explanation? Hell no, new players. Good luck. New training modes. Forget it. You can sit in your last trainer, and that is it.
Do you know what the best thing for the new player stuff was? The fact that when they released like Ring of Aquila, PMS, and Iron Talon, they didn't give them a description on the patch.
Yeah, it's just like, if you didn't play Dota back then, fuck you. Don't care.
It's your own fault.
Yeah.
An easy shot.
Ooh, this Venge is TPing top. There is something brewing in the waters.
Ah.
Boogie's not quite level 6 yet, unfortunately. But
He's
he will
not.
be very soon.
He would really like that 6, and with the oh, now if Hanskin holds an arrow here, this could be big. He's not going to though. He's going to walk right into the trap and then sees Sneaker.
They saw Wish coming under a ward, so they know this is happening, and Limp's TP'd in as well on the time.
Oh, they're focusing on the outpost and then go for the bounty rune afterwards. So Nico Baby gets the bounty rune, but Yol does Guy in the backlines here. Meanwhile, the snowball comes through, running through Nico Baby. Were they able to take the outpost? Doesn't look like they were. Yeah, they were, sorry. And now they continue to fight. Nico being dropped here, and the Tusk is dead, and they're looking for more. They've managed to get the Rupture out onto the Clockwork, so he will not be surviving this one either. It's a bit of a slaughter in the top lane. For the outpost, not too sure you can consider that to be worth it, but Alliance just bring all 5 heroes up here and bring hell raining down upon Wind and Rain.
You see this dire ward in the Radiant top jungle? Like, they saw the puck rotating up, so they knew there was going to be 4 heroes here. Like, Sark was just showing bot the whole time, so they just bring the numbers advantage. Like, everybody TP's up top. They lose both outposts, yeah, it's annoying, but
yeah,
if you're getting a 3 for nothing in terms of hero XP, it's not the end of the world, and you get a tier 1.
People ask me to turn you up a little bit. Unfortunately, you're on 200%, so if you could bring your mic a little bit closer to your face.
Yeah, one
like
sec.
that.
I'll just sort that out.
Inhale your, put it inside your mouth. Get him, Wish.
I think not.
Oh, he got it. He got the level 10 talent phase shift attack. Let's go.
Ooh.
Okay,
So, sure.
the Waning Rift range is not big, but I mean, who cares? They're lucky to have a range on it anyway. The swap comes in to try and save Puck. Puck turns around with the coil. Not too sure about this one. Venge still stunned on the front lines here. The coil goes for absolutely nothing. Venge thinking of going for the swap, but realizing that he will die and the enemy will probably not. Hanskin's still looking for Wish right now. If he lands an arrow, he's going to get a kill. Just going to watch this for right now. He does manage to land the arrow. Wish being brought down really low, and he gets Yola instead because apparently the Starstorm wanted his life instead. Fair enough. The Starstorm must claim a life.
Yeah, Nico Baby tried to dive the Tusk up in top lane as well, but he just TP'd away. Bloodseeker's worst nightmare, the TP scroll.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ultimate counter.
Oh, what's that? I can't. Oh, is that the cast range?
That is the
one?
cast range, yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
See, told you, expert on new items.
Oh, you have to give it to Morana for a longer arrow.
Does that work? No, it has a max stun, right?
Yeah, it has a max stun. I don't know whether it like.
Well, do you reckon? Yeah, it would like change the percentages, right?
Yeah, it must do. They gave it to Ogre though. That's a really
So that'd be
good choice.
bad for Morana. Because if you think of it percentage based, right? Like if you have more attack range, you know, say this is your regular attack range,
Yeah.
then that's going to be like, you know, 25%, which means it's going to be 25% of the stun. But if you have extra attack range, then it
Do
moves up to
cast
here.
range.
Right, cast range, sorry, cast range.
Ooh, top lane, Bloodseeker.
Yep, Bloodseeker in some trouble, swapping
they
him
missed the
out
coil.
into the... Yeah, that was a little bit questionable there, just swapping around for no reason. And Nico Baby healing up with the Shrine, now Lim coming over as well. They're going to be able to take down Yol, and down goes Nico as well. It's looking pretty disastrous right now, but they will be able to finish off Nico Baby at the very least, but Wish couldn't
Wish.
get away. This is all... He can Waning Rift. He can Waning Rift down the cliff, but wasn't able to do so. Boogie also going to pop here. It is 4 kills for 1. But space for Nefrit, and the Bloodseeker's dead, so...
Yeah, they got the Bloodseeker. Hashtag worth.
Yeah.
In all chat, you have to drop the hashtag worth.
Of course,
the
of
only
course. A little bit, yeah, he definitely could have Waning Rifted somewhere there, but elected not to use the spell at all. Maybe still getting used to the fact that it's point targeted. I know I certainly took a couple of games, but you can jump over to ring with it quite nicely, especially in Roshan's pit.
I also think, by the way, that this, if the Puck had landed Dream Coil there, it would have been such a clean kill, and they all get out, right? Like, Venge used swap in the thinking that he had hit the Dream Coil. So, like, he used the swap and then was like, why is he not standing still and being stunned? This is... Oh no.
Illusion. Dire's
What
bottom
a
tower is
disaster.
under attack.
What a disaster indeed. So the
This
keen
tiny build.
optic goes to Fata. A little bit of extra range in the Fire Blast, always nice for that bit of engagement. Initiation. Oh, Fata's
this
so
tiny
nice. He
thing
gave the tower
Manta.
the CS. It's really friendly. What?
Tiny's going Manta, what a time to be alive.
Why?
Like, you just build attack speed now because you don't have charges.
Okay, I guess you can get
Just
rid of
hit
the
people.
silence from the Puck.
No, Lim, don't take the stack yet. You have to wait for 15 minutes. No, Lim.
No!
Oh, Lim.
Oh dear, this is not a good idea.
This is not very efficient.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Hanskin is spotted here, and there's that coil coming out after a mid-leap, actually. But they'll be able to bring down the Morana. The punch up into the air. Nefrit grabs that kill, and he gets a little bit more permanent agi. Not quite on the same record as Nico Baby's last game, but still looking pretty damn fine. This ward, though, is a really good ward here. Going to spot out everything, so...
He used his shovel, so it doesn't matter. It's like, you know the old Midas? We had to use it before you died.
Yeah.
Now you have to make sure you use shovel before you die.
You say old Midas?
Well, yeah, okay, like Midas still. Okay, fair enough.
What
yeah.
happened? Is it just gone?
Disappeared.
It's an interesting one, though. Where is Midas? So people stop building it altogether?
Why would you build a Midas when you've got so many items in your inventory?
Yeah, true. You can't even
Allow
make
you to
room for
fight.
Midas. They're looking to see if anybody comes in for this last hit on this tower or anything like that. I feel like you kind of just want to save this tower more than anything, but whatever, I guess. I'll get the deny. Blockback takes it. Oh, look what he's got queued up.
Really? First item?
Hmm.
I'm sure. This is good. I feel like it's not good.
I don't know. I mean, it's a refresher orb for your spells, not for your items. That part of it always makes me be like, it's okay. It does seem like a bit of a meme, but let's see it. Whatever. Give the guy a chance.
Have you seen Wish's quick buy on Puck?
Ooh, Vampire Fangs. That's very nice. Oh. All right. Wish is committing.
He's going to go to damage talent, and then
I think he is.
I think he's going to meme. I like this. He gave the Vampire Fangs a slot. Dude, his night vision's going to be through the roof.
Oh yeah, this guy already has really good night vision.
This fish is going to be hunted with his S and Y drums.
He's going to see everything.
Double damage.
S and Y drums and Vampire Fangs, everything you need for a good time. Meanwhile, Hanskin does drop, but the turnaround kill coming onto Boogies. Fader and Limp making their way over, and a double damage onto Limp. Gonna bring Boogies down very, very quickly. Meanwhile, the Puck on the run. Nice blink. They do see him, though. He's trying to TP. That's gonna get cancelled. Needs to get himself out of here, but being silenced up is pretty difficult, but they can't reach him. They don't have the spells. 33 will make his way across, though, and with the avalanche as well, and the extra range from the tree, they grab themselves a kill onto Wish.
Yeah, really nice blood right by Nico Baby. Just giving vision for the stun from Ogre. Blood right, good spell. I don't know why it gives vision. I'm sure. I guess
so toxic with the tipping, and then 33 is just like, hey, you know what? Good job, teammate. You did well.
Yeah. Good space. Good space.
Maybe taking down these dragons. Oh, you get the cool skill on the dragons as well.
Dude, look at this tiny. Let him go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this guy's heading fast.
And he has the little kobold creep from 3-3's given him. So he's moving fast.
Speed aura. Awesome. Jesus, where is this tower going? This tower gone. This is tier 2 taken by one man. Sorry, 33, but you're a panda, not a man. Oh, nice warding, by the way. I guess this one's about to run out. Okay. I control Z that flame.
Oh, it's about to run out. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Perfect. Listen to me, man.
No, I'm just too busy sniffling all the time. Leave me alone. No. I'm a sick boy.
Sick at Dota or?
No, God, no. Definitely not that.
Well, Nephra, despite going for this very aggressive build, has kind of been holding back a little bit. They seem to be waiting for an item on this Puck. He is farming very slowly, to be fair. He's really far behind on net worth. This is not a fast game for him.
I'm more worried about this clock, to be honest. I think Boogie's like done absolutely nothing in this game, it feels like.
He swapped items, though. He swapped over to the pipe. Someone spotted his quick buy. That's a classic thing where you're like, all right, I'm just going to queue up this Ags. Hope my team doesn't notice. Oh, there's Roshan going on, but it's actually been spotted out by the Flares. So, Alliance turning around, looking towards the Tusk right now. Wish really low on mana as well. They might want to pop this Shrine if they want to stand a chance of taking this fight. Let's see if they do so. The thing is that you don't really want to pop the Shrine if there's a fight about to break out, and Fada just dewarding on the high ground here makes it much more comfortable then to continue with this Roshan attempt. Rocket Flares, where are they? They'll be up in 3 seconds. That's true. Could find an entry here, but it would be very, very tight. In comes the Flares, though. He's up on the front lines. Banish comes out, which means they're invisible. Trying to chase down Boogie. They really want to bring down this clock just to make sure Roche goes down nice and safely. Boogie with the cogs gets Nico Baby inside him, and that's going to put an end to the Clockwork's life. Meanwhile, they're looking for more as well. Yol's also been cast out. They toss forward the Panda, and the Panda will get the kill. Yol brought down. And now Roshan can be resumed. The ice will melt. And Roshan will fall.
If you have these puck cores, it feels like you have to be playing the tempo the whole game, right? Like if you're not finding kills constantly, you're probably just going to be falling further and further behind.
Oh no, Niqua. Oh no. Well, at the very least, he can snowball over to these creeps, and Nico Baby is just about as fast as a snowball, so that's going to be another easy one. Yeah, the Roche, if you had to like kind of highlight one thing which Wind and Rain appear to be doing incorrectly, it's definitely these Roche fights which seem extremely awkward, but they don't have any timings right now, right? Their heroes are at a really weird place.
Well, that's the thing, like this Slark had a really good start, and then you've got a Puck and a clock. So it feels like they should just be able to take fights all the time, right? But then you're playing into this Brewmaster, who's like the biggest team fight hero in the game. So like, it doesn't matter that he wasn't as like having a good time early on, because he just pops ult.
90 damage is now picked up on Wish. It's going to help out a little bit. You know, the phase shift damage is there. He's got himself the singular mithril hammer. Nice little stack here as well, but there's heroes coming in. He's just used the orb as well, so it does blink out before any damage can come out onto him, though, which is nice. And look at this ward just seeing everything. They could go for the Rupture onto Yol if they want to, but it's not a really valued target to grab.
They just want to play for objectives here. Like, they have a catapult down in the bot lane, so I think you just chip at this tower. Like, you have Hyperstone on the Tiny as well. Look how fast he attacks with Bloodlust.
Jesus.
What is happening?
Jesus, put the Blood Rage on him as well.
Tower's gone.
They don't even put in the Blood Rage on him. This is it. The tower is gone. Broken high. Oh my god! Nikwa tries to jump in on the Tiny. The Tiny makes mincemeat out of him, and now the Blood Rage is on him. Look at this! This is a melee barracks at 21 minutes into the game, and Limp can just take it whenever he wants. Nefrit popping the BKB, popping the ultimate, and getting absolutely nothing done for it as Alliance just come in, plant their flags, and leave immediately. Oh, they're not leaving though. Wind and Raid, they don't realize it was all of a bait. No one is really running here. Yol gets brought down. They want to end this game. The Clockwork's going to get dropped as well. 2 heroes dead. 30 seconds out of the fight. Unfortunately, they don't have any tier 2s. They might just go for the end, though. They're looking at the tier 4s right now. Limp has the damage. Look at this. The Bloodlust. They have... Oh, yeah. Nice deso, buddy. That did it, Wish.
What am I watching?
This is just ridiculous. Limp is going to work. The towers are dead. The Ancient under attack. The Bloodlust, the Blood Rage. Liquid just tries to give his life a sacrifice to the Tiny God, but it's doing nothing. The base is going down. They don't have enough disables. They don't have anything. Just hit the buildings. It is just that simple for Alliance in game number 2, as they will take them down in 22 minutes with 22 kills and a lot of swaggering. My god.
I love how Nikwa just runs in and he's like, I'm going to punch you and destroy you here. And Tiny's like, no.
Nope.
Just throws up in the air, like 3 hits him and he just dies.
Whack, whack. Oh, okay. See you later. Yeah, Wish completing that death and coming and going, alrighty, here we go. Throwing that phase shift, attacking everybody. Blink away, because I didn't do anything.
The only problem I see with this build is if you play Tiny carry, like, I think you need solo XP to make this work. Like, because if you do it in a dual lane, if you're still maxing tree toss, it slows down your avalanche toss levels like massively. But I think if you play it mid and max to the tree and just farm like really quickly, like you still come online really quickly with levels.
Yeah.
So I think it would be okay.
I mean that was really intense though. Like what was its building damage there? But
I dread to think
13,100 building damage in a 22-minute long game where they only took 1 lane of barracks.
I like how nobody else has done over 1,000.
Yeah,
that's the best.
Yeah, literally. No one like Slark came a little bit close. Brewmaster was very nearly there, but yeah. And good old Farter with 20. And equal with 0. Jesus, what a game then. Alliance, they just play around their timings, and this is the strength of this team. You know, this is what they're fantastic at. Noticing their timings, realizing when you're stronger than the enemy team, and just pushing that little advantage non-stop until they break. And that is what they example brilliantly here. Alliance will take game number 2, drawing this series to a 2-0 over Wind and Rain, which puts an end to this series. However, next up, over in Group B, we have Sword Dark, previously Hippomaniacs, the Czech boys, versus Viking. This could be a pretty close game, right?
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of the closer ones. Probably coming into this qualifier, probably the 2 teams that you would favour the least, I would assume. You know, Godsent as well, which is Kezu stack, probably a little bit above them, you know, Frost era. But yeah, I mean, anybody can beat anybody in these qualifiers. So it's going to be really interesting because I feel like if either of these teams get a good start to these qualifiers, they might just try and snowball, you know, gain confidence and stuff. So I think this first series between the 2 teams is probably the biggest one for both of them. Yeah,
and let's not forget as well, you know, we've got UK Pride coming up on Viking, don't we?
True. Mr. Meep himself, Mr. Tanner.
Tanner, he asked not to be called Meep anymore. He's going for the rebranding. Wants to know everyone to know what a Chad he is. And calling himself Tanner, you know? High school bully Tanner.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to watching him play.
Absolutely.
We've
seen him in a few close qualifiers now. He's managed to get into he's stood in for a couple of teams as well, you know. His Invoker's been pretty fun to watch. Sometimes it's a bit exciting, you know, running around the map, sometimes doing a lot, sometimes doing not much, but always trying to make space, you know, very space creating player, I feel, Tanner. Yeah, a good one to watch, and Should be a good game coming up. Meanwhile, the Czech boys, they're going to be feeling a little bit brought down since, they've lost Saberlight towards the start of the season, and now they've lost Supreme as well, so not the same team as they used to be, but still looking for some success here under their new title of Sword Dark, so we're excited to watch them play. Then after that, we're going to have Wind and Rain versus Secret. Oh my god, what a game. And then we have Alliance versus Viking, so... two favors in that one, and then Sword Dark versus Secret to end off the day. All best of twos, all coming up, so 8 more games of Dota still to be played. I'm going to be casting through all of them, and my Farrell will be casting through some of them as well. Might have a swap up for a mystery guest a little bit later on, though, mightn't you?
Getting rid of me, guys.
Yeah, booting you out the back door. But we'll see about that. Anyway, let's get over to a break, and then we'll be back with the next series, which, in case you've forgotten, is Sword Dark versus Viking. We'll see you very shortly.